How to handle mixed signal. Listen, they're annoying and confusing. And I always get comments asking, like, what does it mean? I'm gonna let you in on a secret, okay?
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if it feels like I'm talking about you, you need to check yourself, because words only hurt whenever they're true.
Nigga, what?
And it's the same with the men. If you feel like I say something that offends you, do not take it personal, because I'm only speaking in general. If you're looking for the link to the second channel and you want the music, you can get it in the description below. But can you do me a favor? Go ahead and hit the notifications button right now. All right, guys, today we're going to be talking about an oldie but goodie, and we're going to be talking about mixed signals. All right, why do women give mixed signals, and what do the mixed signals mean? And the reason why I'm talking about this is because a lot of guys go through mixed signals throughout their dating career. Majority of the time, the guy who's always getting mixed signals is the guy who's the most desperate. That's just real talk. The more desperate you is, the more you start to overanalyze everything, especially when it comes to a woman and you overanalyze her actions. Why? Because you're always hoping she gives you the actions that you want. But women typically will only act the way that you want her to act whenever she needs attention or whenever she likes you, but you're not showing signs that you like her back. If you're showing signs that you like her, best believe majority of the signals that you're going to get from women are going to always be mixed signals, because women enjoy the chase more than a man. So with no further ado, let's get to it.
Mixed signals can mean a few things. It can mean that they're not serious about you, and it can also mean that they're not sure how they feel yet about you.
First, one of the reasons why women are going to give mixed signals is because they're caught between emotion.
I am not okay with starting a relationship on red flag.
What I mean is, when women get out of relationships, they're very careful where they put their emotions at next, which is why a lot of women who get hurt by men, they look at men like robots, because they're like, all right, guys just want to sleep with me anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leverage the biggest simp who's revealing more power. Remember, I told you guys, women date in survival mode. They only date to win. That's it. They're only going to be dating to win. So when they're emotionally confused, they're coming out of a relationship and they don't know where to put their emotions at. But one thing that a woman don't want to do nowadays is that she don't want to put her emotions into somebody she knows she's not going to like in the long run. So when she's conflicted with her emotions, it's typically because she just came out of a relationship with somebody that she loved. So she's afraid to put her emotions somewhere. So you're going to get a lot of hot and cold. She likes me now she don't. It's because she could still pair bond. When a woman can't pair bond, she normally don't give you mixed signals. A woman that can pair bond, which means she could still fall in love with a man and be conformed, she gives you the most mixed signals, because she's trying to protect her heart while her mind is still falling in love.
Here's how we're gonna handle mixed signals. If they're gonna give you mixed signals, then you're gonna stop giving them your energy.
Next, she's emotionally unavailable. In other words, she's dead inside. And The Weeknd has a song about this. It's called Belong to the World, where she talks about women being dead inside.
I don't even know if it's possible for us to be near each other right now.
Most women who are emotionally confused or giving you mixed signals is because they're seeking confrontation. They're seeking arguments because they want to see a dominant side of you. In today's world, the modern woman will only react to dominancy in a man because she's overloaded with simpness and beta males that are giving her the world. You got to stop and look at life. Majority of these guys are just giving themselves away. They're so excited when they get around women. It's like you guys never even been around women before. So a lot of these girls, they are emotionally unavailable to you because they can't pair bond. But the reason why you gravitate towards the girls that can't pair bond is because a woman who can't pair bond is always using her sexual attraction in order to get ahead.
And we're gonna take a BuzzFeed quiz to find out what our stripper song is.
Ooh, yeah.
I already know mine.
The more sexier she tries to look to lure you in, the more she can't pair bond, because that's the only thing that she has to offer. Typically, these type of girls are already dead inside. They're unemotionally available due to the past guys that they've been with. I told you guys, a woman can only be in 2 serious relationships. By the time she get around to the third and fourth, she is emotionally distraught, which is why a lot of women raised by single mothers end up having kids earlier, getting in more serious relationships earlier in life. By the time they're 30, 40 years old, now they 2-3 kids with no man, and the only guy that they're with is really weak. Look at the cycle of a woman raised without a father. That'll show you everything. She's emotionally unavailable by the time she gets up in age, and all she knows how to do is manipulate.
Because it's not fair to you. You deserve someone who knows how they feel and is gonna act on it consistently.
Which takes me to the next one, daddy issues. A father has to teach a woman the type of guy that she should be with. So if you have a guy who's a beta male and he's a father beta male, guess what? Chances are the woman's going to find her a beta male to run all over because she learned it from her mom.
My roommate is my mama, and her man is my daddy.
If a woman is not growing up with a father, she's not gonna have any guidance to life whatsoever, and she'll constantly chase the wrong guys. I have a motto. If she does not have a father in her life, I'm sorry guys, but this is going to be side chick stuff. Only a small percentage of guys know that when a woman has daddy issues, she would never be good.
I don't want to talk about your daddy issues, okay?
Never, ever, ever. I'm telling you that right now. You could try your hardest. You could try to act nicer. You could try to give her as much money as you want. She will only act good for little spurts of a time. And then after that, you will continuously get drama the whole time you are with her. And I'm telling you guys right now, you need to learn to have more women like this because they love the excitement. What you can't do, you can't try to marry them, and you cannot try to be in a serious relationship. Now you're just signing yourself up for failure and drama.
So unless they show you that they're gonna be consistent, you're gonna take mixed signals as them not being interested.
Next, she doesn't know what she wants. She's confused about life. Typically, this is gonna be a woman between the ages of 16 and 25. They're gonna be extremely confused because they don't know whether to be a feminist or a wife. That's what a lot of these girls are facing nowadays.
Some feminists have even condemned marriage as a glorified form of slavery.
Amen.
Is that they're taught to be a feminist, but deep down in their heart, they really want to be a wife. So they're caught between the two, trying to figure it out. What exactly do I want? The problem that hurts is that the more they work, the more successful they come, the more careers they get involved in, the more status the higher they go, the more miserable they are. I keep telling guys, think about Miss USA. Very beautiful, very educated, had everything in life that she wanted, but still wasn't happy. That's where a lot of women nowadays are at. They're caught between. They're like, oh man, the internet says I'm supposed to be a feminist, but in real life, I'm getting jealous of my friends who have kids. I'm going to the mall, they're getting jealous of people that have families, and they're finding themselves surrounded by feminine men or even homosexual men as their friends, and everybody just sitting around telling each other what they want to hear.
Do you have a half a man? Do you have a man?
No, I don't have a man. I can't find a man to save my life. Does everybody have me?
They're in some Hollywood weird type stuff. That's what women are caught at. They're caught in the Hollywood trends and they're trying to get out. That's what most girls are gonna battle nowadays, is breaking feminism. But when you break feminism, they still forgot how to be feminine.
Because you deserve better than having to decipher whether they like you or not every day.
Next, she's seeing more than one guy. You have to understand, when you look at a woman dating more than one guy or seeing more than one guy, she's doing two things. She's trying to figure out who's the most alpha, or she's trying to figure out which of one of these betas are the most beneficial. That's a good one that you have to learn. It's only gonna work two ways with a woman. She's either gonna submit to an alpha male that she looks up to, or she's gonna use the most out of a beta male who relinquishes all his power.
Damn, you looking good today.
Because she's always dating in survival mode. Majority of her survival mode comes from dealing with guys that she's not attracted to. So she's gonna have a phone filled with guys that she's not attracted to, and the moment she get around to the guy that she is attracted to, she's willing to change her entire life. So you guys have to understand, if she's just not conforming to you, at the end of the day, she just don't like you, and you have to accept that. you would never be able to buy her love, and you would never be able to convince her that you're the greatest guy in the world that's going to treat her the best. Why? Because she doesn't want to be treated the best. She wants to be treated as an equal. So she needs you to be just a little combative. Next, she's afraid to love. A lot of women nowadays are afraid to love. Listen to what I'm telling you. And the reason why they are afraid to love, because their desperation outside the internet is deeper than what you see. I told you guys, go research high functional depression. This is where a lot of people on surface act like life is just dandy. They're just happy. They're living the best life in the world. And then the next thing you know, you're like, such and such did this, such and such happened to such and such. Why is she like that? We thought she was good. Everybody that takes themselves out are always nice people. They're always the people in life that everybody just knew this person wouldn't harm nobody. I didn't know they were going through that. And this is what most women are suffering from nowadays, which is why you're gonna get so many mixed signals from them due to the simple fact you can't spot her dysfunctionality. Once you learn to spot a woman's dysfunctionality, you start showing her less attention, and then you start talking to her like you're a fatherly type. The more you talk to her like you're a fatherly type, the quicker you're gonna get with her. She'll give up the booty fast, but you'll get bored with her because she starts to turn into a robot to you. That's what most guys at my level get to. We get to the point where we understand them. Whenever we need to have sex, we know how to bring them in. Other than that, we don't spend too much time trying to make them happy, because no matter what you do, they'll never be happy because they don't know who they are. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys are able to get the message behind why a woman gives you mixed signals. Remember, I'm not talking about all women. It just feels like it. And if it feels like I'm talking about you, words only hurt when they're true. Hasta la vista.